You know what? I haven't even gone through the extended material from November 22nd yet because it's November 23rd. While I was yapping for the last Seeking Sadhguru snippet with the cartoon and all that, when I was doing the last one that you saw yesterday, the time clicked over and it's today. And I didn't want to get into the long form and lose the energy I currently have for the short. So here we are. I have nothing else to say. I spent myself in the last 5 minutes. I'm winded, actually. I could use a beverage immediately, but then I would have to get that for myself. I'm not going to have a butler when you support me. I'm never going to have a butler. That's not going to happen. But maybe one of those Elon Musk robots? Would that be too much to ask? It'd be a little weird at my current job. It's a bit overkill. You know what I mean? It'd be like if I was driving in like a McLaren. What do you do again? I stay with people that, if let loose, would do damage to the neighborhood. It's kind of the best way. Not necessarily physical damage, but just on you. Real hard on your head. You know what I mean? And they need to be helped in their daily life. And I think we're almost all getting to that point. It's kind of good that we have a gigantic population because the majority of it is kind of messed up. And if you have really quality employees, you can look after multiple people at once. But do you want that? Do you want that in your life, to be someone who's taken care of by someone else that probably also needs to be taken care of? Do you want to be part of that human domino setup? No, of course not. You need to stand on your own. You need to be a tree, not a domino. And in order to become a tree and not a domino, what do you need? Roots. You got to dig those roots down. And where do you put your roots if you want to stand up to a storm? You want to put them in deep ground. Something solid, like, I don't know, truth, right? And then once you have a deep-seated root system in truth, oh my goodness, well, surely you'll blossom. Surely that thing that your parents have always wanted and waited for to happen, the real you, the authentic you blossoming fully, will actually happen for one parental unit in this entire history of our species. It's very few. I think even Sadhguru's father didn't know what to do with him when he blossomed. So we need to turn this planet around immediately. And to be honest, if we could just get this Inner World Summit over with, I have a few things. We need, order of business number one is to rebuild the pyramids, because I have a theory about them fixing the wobble in the planet. We'll talk about that on the first live stream once I have my 300 spiritual Spartans. Second thing we need to do is figure out the ancient texts, like the ancient civilization stuff I'd really like to know, like the Young Dryas period, I think that's what it's called, and like the Anunnaki. I'm not saying they existed. I would like to perhaps ask Sadhguru about them personally. So all you have to do is send me to have a conversation with a mystic, I think it's called, where celebrities and people get to sit with Sadhguru. Now, granted, I'm not a celebrity right now. People in my own town generally shy away from me. Well, that makes me notorious a little bit. No, I'm not actually notorious. Nobody knows who the hell I am. It's fine. I walked away from possible celebrity. I was a bit of a Canadian celebrity for a second, just for a second. But that's long gone, and I don't care to have that kind of celebrity back. It was just for nonsense. I'm going to be known. Now that I've emerged from the depths of the ground why would you dive headfirst into the soil to put roots down? Can't you just stand and meditate? You got all dirty. I did get dirty. I went down into the 9 levels of hell. I went hand in hand with Dante into the inferno, and now I'm coming back, and I've brought you some treats. But it's going to take a while for those treats to manifest in the world, so you just get me as a companion. I'm your companion for this spiritual adventure, right? You put your armor on. We've got a battle, and it's going to be mostly against yourself. A lot of who you were is going to come crashing down, and I hope you're okay with that. I bet most of the people in your life will be, because the shit we're losing is just the overripe fruit. A lot of it, it's rotten. We need to just drop it to the ground. Shake that shit off and grow something new. What is it going to be? I have no idea. Just like I have no idea what's going to happen to me once I've completed the Inner World Summit, and you sign it at change.org/Inner World Summit, and then I get enough of you to support me on seekingsadhguru.com to settle my wife with dings in her pocket every time you subscribe, until her work actually has to fire her and throw her out of the hospital. And then I actually get to go and stand in front of Sadhguru himself. That is my portal. Do you understand? And once I stand in front of him, I don't know where things are going to go from there. Calm down. It's nothing crazy. I already went to Toronto for him to put his seed in me. Now click through for the extended material. I don't even know what it's going to be. I just got it in my phone. I got to check now.